Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to my channel. You know, guys, one of my favorite franchises of all time is the Fate series. I just think the whole premise of the Holy Grail War and summoning heroic spirits from the past is super cool. So I decided that it might be fun to think about what classes characters from RWBY might be if they were summoned as heroic spirits. Before I get into it, though, I know not all of you might know what Fate is, so I'm putting a card up and a link in the description to a video that you only really need to watch the first couple minutes of to really get the gist of the original premise of the series. And if you're a Fate fan who doesn't watch RWBY, I don't know, you might want to look on the wiki or just enjoy the creation of new heroic spirits. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, starting with Blake Belladonna. Blake Belladonna. Despite being a skilled warrior in life, Blake's legend does not connect strongly to any one particular weapon, nor is she known to have lost her mind in the heat of battle. As such, the only class Blake is able to be summoned under is an assassin. Her parameters in this form are as such: Strength rank C, Endurance rank B, Agility rank A, Mana rank C, Luck rank D, and her Noble Phantasm is ranked at a B+. As for her class skills, Blake's Presence Concealment is only ranked at a C, for she was not a true assassin in life. She was a warrior, who would more often than not fight head-on. As for her personal skills, she has the skills Black Cat's Luck, Charisma, Mind's Eye False, and Clairvoyance. Her Charisma skill, ranked as a D, is thanks to her ability to inspire others, as seen when she inspired the people of Menagerie to stand up against the White Fang. And her Clairvoyance skill, ranked D, comes from her Faunus heritage, allowing her to see in the dark and see what others might not. Her other two skills, though, were not ones that she had in life. For as heroic spirits are spiritual beings, they are able to be influenced by people's perceptions. As such, part of Blake's semblance was sublimated into Mind's Eye False, rank C, allowing her to dodge blows she might otherwise have to take, much like she did using her semblance in life. Black Cat's Luck, however, is very different from any of her other skills. Due to being a Black Cat Faunus, you could say her legend has been combined with a perception of a black cat being bad luck. This A-rank skill lowered her normally B-rank luck into the D ranking. Somewhat ironic, given the semblance of her leader's uncle having a very similar effect. Finally, her Noble Phantasm. Shadow of the Fang. Gamble Shroud. This Noble Phantasm is anti-unit self and ranked B+. Using her sword, Gamble Shroud, as a focus, she is able to summon shadowy visages of her former comrades in the White Fang, giving this Noble Phantasm very similar usability to the Noble Phantasm of the Hassan of 100 Faces, as well as Iskandar's Ironius Hetairoi. Moving on from Blake Belladonna, we have her teammate and leader, Ruby Rose. Given Ruby's strong connection to her weapon, she is able to be summoned under 3 different classes. The one we will start with is the one she is summoned most commonly under, that being Lancer. When summoned as a Lancer, Ruby's parameters are Strength rank B, Endurance rank B, Agility rank A++, Mana rank C, Luck rank B, and her Noble Phantasm is ranked as a B+. Her only class skill as a Lancer is Magic Resistance. However, she does have a high rank in this skill, her surviving of many battles against the Maiden Cinder Fall, allowing it to be ranked at a B, thus making her very resistant to any magic cast against her. Her personal skills are Petal Burst, Divinity, Charisma, and Clairvoyance. Petal Burst, ranked A, as one might expect, is her semblance. Under the rank of A, her Petal Burst ability raises her agility from an A to an A++, allowing her to triple her speed in certain quick bursts. While she is not related to any god, her silver eyes, a gift from the god of light in her world, allows her to achieve divinity rank E. Her charisma, born from her leadership, is at rank C. And her clairvoyance, born from her ability to understand what is happening while moving as quickly as she does, is rank D. Finally, her noble phantasm, the Grim Reaper Reborn, Crescent Rose. This anti-unit B+ rank noble phantasm is her scythe, Crescent Rose. This scythe is especially powerful against monsters and other evil beings. However, its true power lies in how it enhances Ruby herself. Known in life for being fairly useless in battle without her scythe, at least for a while, Ruby's strength and endurance are only normally ranked at C. However, while holding this scythe, they are ranked up to B. Moving on, Ruby's second most common class to be summoned under is as an archer, wherein she uses Crescent Rose in its sniper form. Her parameters in this form are as follows. Her strength and endurance are ranked at C, ranked down from her previous form thanks to not having Crescent Rose in its scythe form. Her agility is ranked A+, her mana is ranked B, her luck is ranked B, and her noble phantasm is ranked C++. When summoned as an archer, her class skills do change. While retaining the magic resistance B that she had in her Lancer form, she also gains the skill Independent Action at the C ranking. This allows her to, for a short time, function without a master providing her mana. As for personal skills, while they have remained the same from her previous form, their rankings have shifted. Her Petal Burst is now ranked B, only allowing her to temporarily double her speed instead of triple it. However, Ruby is able to compensate for this by using her sniper to increase her mobility, much like she did in her early years at Beacon. Her divinity has ranked up to D, thanks to this form being more strongly connected to her silver eyes. Her charisma has remained at rank C, showing her leadership, and her clairvoyance has ranked up to C+, thanks to this form being more focused on ranged combat and her being able to use the scope on her rifle. Finally, her noble phantasm is Light of the Silver-Eyed Warriors, Petrify, a ranked C++ anti-army noble phantasm. While not very powerful against most heroic spirits, only temporarily stunning them despite the high cost in mana, this noble phantasm is extremely powerful against any evil entity. The light released from her silver eyes, instantly turning any monster or evil entity in her sight to stone. While this ability can be slowed down or negated by a high enough magic resistance, against those with low magic resistance, it will almost instantly defeat them. Moving on to her final class, Ruby Rose is able to be summoned as a non-standard heroic spirit, her leadership allowing her to be summoned as a ruler. Under this form, her parameters are Strength ranked B, Endurance ranked B, Agility rank A+, Mana rank B, Luck rank B, and her Noble Phantasm is ranked at EX. While she retains the magic resistance rank B that she had in her other forms, she gains 2 more class skills under this form. True Name Discernment rank B, which allows her to discern the true names of heroic spirits, and God's Resolution rank D. Due to Ruby not being a saint in life, this skill is ranked much lower than most rulers, and only gives Ruby access to 1 command seal for every other heroic spirit in the war she is summoned to. Her personal skills are the same as they were in her archer form, and the reason for this, along with her rankings and her parameters, are because in this form, she has access to both her Noble Phantasm as a Lancer and as an Archer. giving her access both to Crescent Rose in its Scythe form and its Sniper form. Along with this, she gains another noble phantasm in this form, Hope of the Broken World, Remnant. This anti-unit EX-ranked noble phantasm functions similarly to a reality marble. For Ruby, Rose does not come from Earth, where most Holy Grail Wars take place. She comes from another world. With this noble phantasm, she is able to summon forth a visage of that world, a broken moon, appearing behind her. While this noble phantasm is active, any heroic spirits not summoned from Remnant lose any bonuses they gain from their legendary status. Additionally, Ruby herself gains bonuses from being in the world where her legend formed. One of these bonuses is gaining access to her aura, which she does not have normally as a heroic spirit. With this, she is able to shrug off certain low-ranking attacks and use her aura to fuel certain skills instead of solely relying on mana. And that is all the heroic spirits I have to show you, at least for today. Did you enjoy? Do you have different ideas for what these characters' noble phantasms could have been? In case you do, please let me know in the comments down below. And subscribe if you would like to see more of this. I do plan on doing the same for the rest of Team RWBY as well as Team Juniper, and perhaps more if I enjoy doing it enough. Until next time, safe journeys, my friends.